Hello, my little goblins. We're back at it again, and this time I am actually showcasing something different today. So every Friday at 6 p.m. we actually host a tournament, and the tournament details can be found in the Discord. So how would you do such a thing? Well, first of all, you would go to the Discord right here. You go to tournament rules. The Discord, by the way, is linked down below, and this is the standard ban list. So all these cards are banned, but on top of that, we have, for this week's tournament, it was anti-spell. So you can't play any spells in your deck. We have an additional ban list on top of that, which is different from this. So these are added to this. Like, all these cards are banned together, right? And mainly the cards that are banned are like floodgates, because they're not very fun to play with. So, anti-spell, this is the deck I came up for the tournament. We're playing some Duel, we're playing some Solemn. Honestly, Duel I probably shouldn't have played, but this is pretty much the deck list I came up with. It was ALTERGEIST. I wanted to have some fun. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys some games from the tournament, and we're going to follow my journey throughout the tournament into the finals, and you guys can see kind of what these are. So if you guys, I get a lot of people that come to me and say, hey Fatzoidd, do you ever duel like random subscribers or something like that? And it's like, well, I compete in these tournaments, so you guys can get matched with me in these tournaments. You know what I mean? I think that's like a thing that isn't very common with a lot of people who start tournaments. A lot of times the people don't join them. But I've been joining mine lately, so it's a way for you guys to play against me if you really want to play against me. So, all right, let's get into some matches, and you guys can see how the games conspired. All right, we're here at game number 1, and remember, the first 2 rounds of the tournament are best of ones. So this is going to be a best of 1 between me and Maltree, who loves playing Blue Eyes White Dragon. He plays Blue Eyes White Dragon almost every tournament. It's pretty interesting. So he's going to go into Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Boom. Summons Jet Dragon from the deck. And then he's going to get Deep Eyes, which is going to let him search Libellion. Or Abyss Dragon. Sorry, Abyss Dragon, which lets him search it. So, my hand's pretty simple. I'm going to go Milaseek, activate, send Blue Eye Spirit Dragon to the graveyard. Link Karibo, just so we can get Multi-Faker, and then we're just going to set 4. I mean, it's going to be kind of like a longer game, in my opinion, this match. But it looks like he drew another Libellion. And he gets Pizza Hut here. I actually did this purposely so we could have a what do you call it? Protocol for the Pizza Hut. I'm going to tribute. He's going to activate Pizza Hut. I'm going to activate Protocol. Pop. Pop goes the Weasel. Okay. Then I'm going to activate Manifestation, bring back Milaseek, and so there's a little Altergeist combo you can do where you activate Manifestation, and since Manifestation is an equip card, but it doesn't have, like, it's not like a continuous spell, the effect still goes off, so it does resurrect something, and since it leaves the field before it equips, it doesn't pop the monster like it normally would if you did this. So spoofing pretty much gets you free card advantage with this. So we get Konkiri, Manifestation, boom, bounce, Nightmare, and here I just let him pop it because if I send Siliquitos to the graveyard, plus I have Marionetter, I can just set it. I can grab it from the graveyard. So here's Jet Dragon. He goes into Nightmare Cerberus. I actually activate Solemn on this because I knew he didn't really have anything. Because I believe he revealed Veiler at some point. Like he added it to hand from something. So I knew he had like 1 random card and 1 Veiler. So I'm like, I'll just take my risk. So here's Marionetter. I summon Marionetter over Milaseek so he can waste his Veiler. And then I just activate Spoofing. This is kind of like an awkward combo in my opinion, but I think I actually misplay this. I think if now that I'm looking at, I could have grabbed Pukari. Pukari lets me link from hand, so I could go into Hextia with just Silquitos. And that would have let me grab Protocol from the graveyard. So definitely a misplay on my part. I should have grabbed Multi-Faker. That was just bad. So he's going to activate this again. I activate Manifestation, bring back Multi-Faker. Yeah, especially since I have Multi-Faker in the graveyard, it just makes it an even worse play. The thing is, Hexia doesn't really do much in this because there's no spells and this guy is clearly not running that many traps. Okay, so we play Konkiro. Set. We're gonna go into Hexia. Hexia attack. I mean, Mealseek attack. I think I probably should have just attacked with this and then this and then this because I could send this to the graveyard afterwards. But now we get double search here. I pretty much I want to get Protocol out of the deck. I'm not sure why I'm not sending this to the graveyard. I think I might have just been forgetting this. But I do think like my win con was to get Protocol out of the deck because then you can't play with this. And you know what's hilarious? I did not know he had Waking the Dragon. That's a little spooky. I didn't know he had Waking Dragon. Like, he has this, I think, for a while, and I do not pop it. That's actually scary as hell. This is the first time me seeing this. This is terrifying. Yeah, I should have grabbed this a while ago. Because it would have let me deal with the Drew's Worm without, like, worrying about getting hurt. I actually get down pretty low in life points here. But now I should automatically win this. And again, like this card, I did not... I wasn't sure what it was. I didn't know it was Waking the Dragon, though, which is a little spooky. Look how many cards are in my hand. It's kind of crazy. And I know you guys might be saying, "Oh, you filled up your entire board." I can use spoofing to replace these traps, so it's really like I can clear up space whenever I want. Bounce. Then he activates. I Protocol negate it. Then he activates Sireneer. Activate Manifestation to whiff his Sireneer. Same combo. Yeah, I definitely misplayed this game though. The more I watch it, the more I'm like, well, if I just did if I did that Pook replay from like 4 or 5 turns ago, I think we would have won way faster. But this should give us lethal. Boom. I actually activated the second one in case this was imperm. So I wasn't sure. I really didn't think it was Waking the Dragon. I'm so happy I did not fucking pop that card. Alrighty, well that was game number 1. Hello, we're here with game number 2, and again, this game is going to be best of 1. We're playing against Zinzolino. His deck was actually pretty nuts. I'm not even gonna lie. No, this game is actually best of 3. This is a best of 3 because I had the bye for the first round. I shuffled the seeds like 20 times, so it's all randomized. I usually never get the bye. But I end up ashing this because I wasn't too afraid of. So I wasn't too afraid of Scorpio, and the reason why I wasn't afraid of Scorpio is because there's no spells. So normally they Scorpio into Cobra to grab like Super Poly or the polymerization thing, and so since he can't do that, I wasn't very afraid of Scorpio. He doesn't let him fuse into this card right here, but again, I wasn't really that terrified of this. He ends up going into Bofo Kalu. He ends up going into Guardian Chimera. Which, I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of a hero here. He activates all these chains, and I effect veiler him. This is what happens when you hold your hand traps. Success happens. Alright. Alright, he goes into Drag Stapelia. We're holding the spoofing, by the way, because we had Nibiru. So now we can Nibiru. Beautiful. Pop goes the Weasel. End phase. So this is actually a misplay. This is because I don't play Altergeist that much. I just wanted to play it for this tournament. The last time I played Altergeist was like months ago. But when you use Nibiru, Multi-Faker's effect says that you can only activate its effect if you've never if you can only summon Altergeist monsters the turn you activate this effect. So since I summoned Nibiru, I can't activate Altergeist, like the summon effect. Which it's not the end of the world. We're gonna be fine. Our board's really good right now, so we just set up protocol. We're attacking with this shit. We're going into Hexia. Miloseek is gonna let us grab Pukari, which we can use. You might be saying this is really stupid. Why are you grabbing Pukari? It's because I can just send it away anyway with spoofing. Because it comes back to my hand after you use it. And then Hexia gives me my manifestation trap. Yeah, so we're in like a very, very good position to win this game now. We're just activating this now just so we can save spoofing for our turn for manifestation. If I didn't have manifestation, I probably would have just saved the spoofing effect. And our opponent draws Ash Blossom for the turn, which I was actually pretty happy about because I was like, okay, well, that's its whole turn. And it's not even really like I went negative. I still go positive off of this trade because Multi-Faker is 2 cards compared to the 1 card I just lost. We're going to negate this card because this card will let Infusion summon with this. And then he just passes with Crime. He didn't see any of his tier limit cards. Well, he's seen one. He's seen 1 tier limit card, which is pretty unlucky. I will say that. Boom. GG. Good job, Zinzolino, though. You played it well still. Alrighty, we're here game number 2 against Zinzolino, and he gets to go first, so you get to do full combo. My hand is really... I have a lot of hand traps in this deck, and my hand is just really bad. And his mill off of Kelbeck, or was it Guido? It was Kelbeck or Guido? Off of Guido? Dude, this is like one of the worst mills I possibly could get. He milled 2 spoofings, which ruins my chances of getting, and then 2 protocols, which is I only have 2 protocols in the deck. So really, really bad, like, for me. But I have Torrential Tribute, and I have Miloseek. Miloseek is really good. Pukari lets me go to Hexia. This Droll and Lockbird sucks ass, but he's gonna negate me, negate the activation, which is fine. Now I can go into Hexia. So there's Hexia. Miloseek is going to let me add, and then Pukari is going to add back to my hand. Sad thing about Miloseek, it only adds monsters, so my hand's kind of, again, flooded with monsters. I can't really do too much with it. Puts a counter on me. This is all fine. I have this Torrential Tribute. There's Guardian Chimera. Unfortunate thing about Guardian Chimera is even though I Torrential Tribute, he's still going to draw 2 cards because he can pop Torrential Tribute on the field. And he draws into Merly and Cartesia. Pretty good. I can chain Multi-Faker now, though, and I could grab Protocol, which is pretty good. I end up grabbing Manifestation. Maybe it's because I Marionetter. Ooh, then I get Impermed. Naughty, naughty boy. Not liking this. So he's going to activate the Blazing Cartesia. He's going to attack. And then he's going to pass. Okay, this is fine. We grab Spoofing. Spoofing is a crazy draw. Again, we get Impermed again. But we're in a dominant position now. We're in a dominant position. Our opponent did a bunch of stuff, but like we got like a huge value off of that Torrential Tribute, and I think it's probably going to carry us through the match. Here comes Spoofing. Add the Multi-Faker. Summon all that. Boom, boom. So now our board's pretty crazy. We have 2 spell and trap negates, and we have a bounce. Pretty good. And we have a monster negate, like attack negate. Here's Rebellion. Again, we can't really do anything to this. The good thing is he's gonna end up running out of targets, like, for his Mirror Jade soon. I activate Droll just in case this guy activates like Albion or something. He's gonna have to set the card on the field. He can't add to hand. Which doesn't sound relevant, but if I have a way of popping his back row, then it could be relevant. So we're gonna negate. And I'm gonna bounce. He's gonna banish. Banishes one of my Hextias, and then we stop the combat. Solemn Judgment, awesome draw right here. Again, I'm gonna bounce the Marionetta to bounce his Dragstapelia, but then he activates Cartesia, Diffusion summon these two away. But the thing is, his deck was kind of tight. He doesn't have any more targets for, he runs majority Predaplants, so he doesn't have any more targets to send with Mirror Jade. So like this Mirror Jade's actually like dead on the field. All I have to do is bounce this Mirror Jade back and I'm Gucci. So we're gonna add Protocol. Hextia is gonna let me grab Miloseek. Oh, that's the reason why I didn't summon Protocol before. It's because it was, I forgot, it got milled immediately off the game. Okay, so we kill. He activates Sheeran. I'm going to activate Manifestation. There's a reason why I activate this. He mills. I activate the Multi-Fakers effect. I actually misplayed this, by the way. So for some reason, I didn't activate Spoofing on Manifestation. I think I misclicked. I think I do this again, though. I'm just praying it doesn't cost me the game. He milled all hand traps, which is fine with me. I don't really need him anymore. He has Havness to hand. What was his left in his extra deck? Oh. Yeah, he needs to hit like... His Havness cards are kind of dead right now. Because he needs to either hit King of the Swamp or he needs to hit... King of the Swamp, or he needs to hit Rhinoheart. So here he goes into Starving Venom. Again, Konkiri kind of makes this all null and void. So it doesn't really matter. Boop. Bye-bye, thank you. You send... Again, with this deck, I mean, you don't have to... You can kind of play this slow, especially when you're in such a dominant position. But maybe I could have tried to find lethal there. There's definitely a world where I could have tried to find lethal. We bring back Multi-Faker, boom. And Zinzolino's a good sport. He just stays inside the match. We go into Memory Grant. Tribute. Boom. Thank you. Good job, Zinzolino, though. We took that 2-0. Zinzolino was actually dominating everyone he was playing against, so I was pretty happy with winning that 2-0. Alrighty, we're here with the finals, which is me versus Yazi. Yazi's playing pretty much the most broken deck you can play in this format because we didn't hit Block Dragon on the list, so Adamantipator was just absolutely vile. We already knew it was going to be vile, but we were just like thinking, oh, maybe people won't play it. But yeah, the shit is absolutely vile busted. Adds Block Dragon. So the reason why you're seeing me not activate any hand traps is because I did leave my computer for a shot. I turned off my notifications here and I just left the computer because I was like, well, whatever, I'm not going to be able to stop anything. Realistically, I probably should have been on my computer so I could interrupt the Gallant Granite, and maybe I probably could have done something this game. Because this just goes super out of hand now. I think I come back super fucking late. I come back and I was like, oh shit. Like for some reason I was surprised. I was like, oh wait, yeah, I'm gonna ash this. This is really bad. Yeah, we're pretty much just as an auto loss. I mean, I got evenly. I think I end up top decking the Imperm too. So I can double Imperm evenly. But it doesn't matter because he has Super Factorial. Also, we didn't ban Gravity Collapse. No idea why we let this card stay around. This card is a floodgate. We banned all the other floodgates. I think this was just an oversight. So we double imperm. He negates. Evenly, boom, everything's gone. But he still has super factorial, which is why I don't set protocol, because it would just die. It would just die of the super factorial. I think, actually, if I was paying attention this game, I probably could have done something. I don't think I would have won because my hand was like, I had like no starters, so it would require me to draw starters and stuff. But I think we could have probably had a moderate chance of winning, like maybe a small sliver of a chance compared to 0% chance. Alrighty, game number 2, and since I lost the last game, I get to go first. So again, I'm just gonna set 3 cards. I mean, this is a great hand versus what he's got here. Plays Doki Doki. I Solemn Judgment, and this is gonna allow me to trigger Multi Faker. Boom, summons. He's gonna Ash me, so it's whatever. I'm gonna Spoofing this away to grab Marionetter. He set Gravity Collapse, which doesn't really work. So here's Protocol. Attack for 16. Solemn, boom. Spoofing. We got Multi-Faker. Boom. Pop goes the Weasel. He kills Mamila Seek, which is actually fine because it lets me just search another Marionetter. Here we go. Activate. Tribute. Realistically, I should have probably just tributed Multi-Faker because I lose out 400 damage. Again, Hextia. Hextia is actually like not very good against this deck. But we're gonna grab this shit. Okay. We're gonna make sure we have a negate for him. I'm just going to bounce it immediately. But we do have a negate in case he tries to do anything with protocol. And now we just kill him. Bam. Bam. Goodbye. But like, these matches are very dependent, obviously, if you go first or not. Especially with, like, no sideboarding, so it is what it is. So we're here with the final match of the tournament, me versus Yazi, and if you just look at our hands, you kind of see what's about to happen. He gets to go first because he lost the last game, but it's really not going to matter. I'm actually paying attention to this game because I was like, all right, let's just make sure we try. I want to actually try and win this. Maybe I should have thought about that round 1. Gallant Granite. I'm like, okay, let's imperm this. There's Block Dragon. Goes into Apollosa. Can't even negate with Ash, or just gets negated. So that's already game. I already knew it was game at this point. Like, I wasted my 1 negate on Gallant Granite, hoping he didn't have the Block Dragon. I mean, it's 40 card deck, 1 out of 40 chance, probably. Actually, the chance is higher than that. It's probably, I think it's like 7% or something like that. But still pretty unlucky. Now he just builds full board. There's no way I can contest this. Like, play evenly match, just lose. I was hoping I'd draw like another Solemn, I guess. Instead, I didn't. I'm trying to move to battle, which is why he's doing what he's doing. Activate evenly, he just negates. It's just GG. And I just surrender because there's no point in going through the motions at that point. We're just dead. But these are what our tournaments look like. It's a lot of fun, and it's something to do on a Friday night, especially if you're a loser. So come check it out. No, but come check it out. It is a lot of fun. But we do it on Twitch. We host the whole thing on Twitch. So and it gives you an opportunity to play against me too. On top of that, which a lot of people do ask. So So join our Discord down below, and you can, after joining the Discord, you can see where the rules for the next tournament is going to be posted. We don't currently have those rules because usually the rule set that we do is whoever wins the tournament. So since Yazi won the tournament, he or she is going to be able to pick what rule set they want for the next tournament. But since the new pack is coming out next week, we're probably going to compromise in something. We're probably going to be like, I don't want to have like traps banned when 2 trap decks are getting massive buffs. Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of stupid. So we're probably going to have to compromise in something there. But other than that, you usually get to pick exactly what rules you want. All right. So goodbye.